Hey everyone, Matt Pisarcik from RazorEmporium.com coming at you today for my 5 biggest pet peeves in the wet shaving community. These are 5 things that I have heard so many times, and I have to write a lot of emails, have to leave a lot of comments and videos, have to answer this question in forums and Facebook posts 1,000,000 times, 5 times. So these are my 5 biggest pet peeves about the wet shaving world. Let's get started. Number 5, which blade is the sharpest? I want to get started. I want to shave. I'm looking at a new double-edged razor. What's the sharpest blade? I need the sharpest. My beard, it's so tough. I have a beard like a coarse iron collet of stringy wire, just so strong, and I need the sharpest, strongest blade. I want it to be like a scalpel. I'm sorry. That's 20 years of answering this question. Guys, what's the sharpest blade? A lot of people will say feathers from Japan, okay? A lot of people may say kai from Japan as well, or some other blade they're gonna say is the sharpest, but eliminate the word sharpest from your vocabulary. Instead, say what is the most comfortable, what is best suited for my beard. And again, I can't rub a crystal ball and say, well, this one, this is the one for you. I can look at the tea leaves of your beard growth and I can ascertain what you need. No, I can't. Instead, get a sample pack. Get one of these bad boys. So this is the contents of our beginner sample pack. We've got a couple blades in here, and we give them a rating. It's just a generic rating that I came up with. So like we give these Bic ones have a rating of 3. These Dorcos have a rating of 3.5, keep on going. Feathers 5. We give you a variety pack. Get a variety pack, see what's best for your skin. If you find you like, this one, RK, well, I'll recommend 3 other ones in that same neighborhood. We'll really narrow it down to what is best for your skin. Eliminate the word sharpest and use the word best. Number 4. Well, Matt, I was really wanting to get involved with straight razor shaving. I got on Amazon and I found this really great deal. It was $29 for a straight razor, and it came all the way from Pakistan. But I don't know what the problem is. It just won't shave. Yeah, here it is. I got it, and it looks so cool. Look at this really cool, Damascus steel. It's real Damascus. I mean, these should sell for like $600, but I got it for $30. It's got to be like the best, right? But it's so heavy and it doesn't shave right. Guys, we've made a whole PSA video about this. These are not straight razors. These are a scam. Go see that video. We'll link it in the comments or the description. These are a scam. Another big misconception I have to answer all the time. It's a pet peeve of mine. If you see a straight razor that has a Damascus look to it and the price tag is not several $100s, it is not Damascus steel. This is an oil process where you can take steel and do an oil etching process to make this cool little pattern. On top of that, other big red flags, the scales are gigantic. These are not straight razor scales. They even are lined with brass, making them even heavier. That's never done in the straight razor world, hardly ever, is putting metal on the inside of your scales. Other big thing is it just looks chunky. Look at this giant tang here. Here is even a cheap straight razor from China that will at least shave you. And look at the difference in geometry. Look at the difference in the scales. Now, these are custom scales we do, but still, you can just tell one's a straight razor, one is a paperweight. And on top of that, the number 1 test you can do, and this is when you're going to have to do the test, is the Plink. First off, I can see the edge. I mean, the edge is so thick, I can't imagine this ever shaving. You hear that? There's me plinking the edge. Nothing. Dead as a doornail. This is not hardened steel. It's not even properly ground. And hardened steel will always ring. And let's show you that. That is the ring of a hollow ground razor that's also been properly heat treated. These are not straight razors, these are paperweights. Don't fall victim of the paperweight scam. I hate these! My pet peeves! And that brings me to number 3. Don't do what I just did. Don't Plink the Edge. So I did that for demonstration purposes. I did that on a $50 or $60 gold dollar. I didn't do it on an expensive razor, but we get customers who come into the lobby. We get customers who, whatever, are checking out straight razors for the first time. And right before my eyes, they'll grab the razor and say, is this sharp? Is this sharp? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's sharp. That's really sharp. Oh, yeah. Sharp. And they'll Plink the Edge, and I say, thank you. We now have to send this back to be rehoned because you have ruined the edge. Now, you may think I'm being a little, exaggerating a small bit, and I could be. Maybe not ruin the edge, but deform the edge, yes. The edge of a straight razor is sharper than any knife you have ever sharpened. It is sharper than an axe. It is sharper than a pair of scissors. It's sharper than a scalpel. This is finely honed to about, between 15,000 to 20,000 grit on a stone. The edge is so delicate that your hair will bend it and deform it. If you can, there's lots of great pictures on the internet. Maybe we can show some here. If you zoom in on the edge, that edge gets rolled over by hitting your hair. And that's why you strop them, to get that edge to not be rolled anymore and have it nice and straight, okay, to align it. Now, when you Plink it with your thumb like I'm doing, and I'm doing this on my own razor, I own it, I can do it, and we're going to rehone it after this video, you are deforming your edge. If someone says, sir, here's a straight razor to check out, this is sharp, don't be the guy to put your finger on, don't put your thumb on it, it's sharp. It's not a knife. It is a straight razor, and they have to be way sharper than a knife, because if you used a knife, it's like 4,000 grit, 6,000 grit, maybe 8,000. It's so much more utilitarian. That's meant for hacking through branches and tree leaves and, skinning a deer or something. This is meant to cut hair and cut it comfortably. Don't Plink the Edge. Number 2. The 3-pass shave. Well, Matt, I've been reading online. I'm trying to get involved with this whole thing, and I know I got to do it 3 times. There's no such thing as going 1 pass. I got to go down with the grain, then I got to relather, then I got to go across the grain, then I got to relather, and then I got to go against the grain. With the grain, across the grain, against the grain. WTG, XTG, ATG! I've got to do my 3 passes. And I do a cleanup pass, a 4th pass. And sometimes if it's a great day and I got a big date coming up, I'm going to do a 5-pass shave. And then I get the emails, then I see the comments. I don't know why, but I'm getting really bad ingrown hairs. I don't know why, but my neck is bloody and looks like it's mangled. I don't know why I'm getting razor bumps. Guys, I love you. I love you guys, but the 3-pass shave. Well, I kind of have a guess of where it started, but please know that there are many people out there, and if you've watched my channel, you know it's me. I just do 1 pass, and I do a blade buffing technique. And you say, Matt, what is a blade buffing technique? I'm going to first remove this blade so I don't cut my face up trying to show you how not to cut your face up. So when I do a shave, I do a motion like this. And if you look at any barber video, you'll see them. Or if you go to the barber shop and they trim the back of your neck, which I'll be doing when I'm done with this video today, I got to go to the barber shop. They always go like this. They don't go, they go, that's called blade buffing. You're kind of lightly going over that area, and that's the way to get a really close, comfortable shave without multiple passes. Now, I'm not going to take away the merit. If you are really skilled and you're experienced and you know your facial hair and you've been doing this for a while, sure, and you use a real light pressure, you can do the 3 passes. And if you can do that and you're not getting ingrown hairs and irritation, hats off to you. But for the rest of us out there, try doing just a 1-pass shave with the grain only and see how great your face can look. And secret tip, if you use cold water, it's going to be closer than you even imagined. It's like a secret ingredient. Use cold water. So the 3-pass shave is my other pet peeve. Ugh. And my number one pet peeve. Well, Matt, I just got back from the antique store and I got this beautiful vintage razor. It looks so good. It's got this really nice finish to it. And, this gold and nickel or rhodium. And I know what I need to do. I am going to take my can of Brasso that I clean up the bar rail with, or my aluminum mag wheel metal polish I use for my sweet rims on my vehicle out there on the driveway, and I am going to pour it all over my razor and scrub it, and I'm going to make it shine. And then you have to send it to me to put a new finish on. You look at the towel and you're like, well, what's all this black all over it? But now I can see brass. There's no more gold. There's no more nickel. Why is it yellow now? Well, you went through the finish. You used a really strong metal polish. My pet peeve is don't use a strong metal polish on any of these old razors. Even modern new razors that are chrome plated, don't use a strong metal polish, guys. You can make them look super clean and super shiny, and even disinfect them all in one step. Take an old toothbrush. Do I have an old toothbrush here? I have an old toothbrush because it's on my little secret table over here. Okay, take an old toothbrush. Take some dish detergent like Palm, Dawn, Palmolive, whatever's at the kitchen sink, not your hand soap, and scrub it. Just scrub it with some dish soap. You're going to take all the soap scum off and reveal clean new metal. Be sparkly. If it's not shiny, invest $5. Yeah, I'm going to get rich on these. Invest $5 in our Razor Emporium polishing cloth, safe on any plated metal. Plated metal. I really stress plated, because if you have a metal polish, like for your aluminum wheels out there, it's because they're solid aluminum. If you have Brasso, it's for solid brass. If you have moss or flitz, those are again for solid metals. They are not safe on plated metals. Can they work? Yes. Can they strip the finish? Yes. If you don't know what you're doing, you will strip the finish. This does have a polishing compound, but it's a very mild one, and you can safely clean a razor of any plated finish, silver, nickel, rhodium, gold, and you will not damage the finish. Now, if I sat here for an hour and rubbed, maybe I'll get through the finish, but for general cleaning purposes of wanting to make it sparkle and shine, get our polishing cloth, and you will be amazed at the result. I get a lot of people who love these. We give them away for free if you order a tune-up service or revamp service from us. But again, we're not making a bunch of money off them. We really sell them at a pretty cheap price, just so that you have the proper tool to clean your razor. Don't use a strong metal polish! Ah! Okay, guys. I know this was silly, it was tongue-in-cheek, and if you were a victim to any one of these scenes, please know I am not making fun of you, I'm not hating on you, I am pointing out the fact that as a person in customer service in the shaving world for almost 20 years, answering questions, whether they come to my website, my Instagram, my Facebook, my YouTube comments, other chat rooms I'm on, I've said the same thing for 20 years, and I really am just actually trying to educate and get you to prevent some of these common mistakes, and that's why they're my pet peeves. So I hope you found them in jest, and I hope maybe you learned something from them. If you knew all of them, cool. You're an expert. I love it. Tell me number 6 below. Tell me number 6 in the comments, number 7, whatever. Lay them on me. If you do, tell me in the comments. You are entered in to win this, the official Razor Emporium black and blue t-shirt. That's all I got. Please like this video, send it, and share it with somebody who needs to see these tips, these comments, these pet peeves. And we'll see you next time at Razor Emporium for all things vintage shaving. Thanks, guys.